Last week, I told an ecom brand owner that SEO is probably not a good fit for you and that you probably won't get a good ROI from SEO. Not because SEO doesn't work, but because SEO doesn't work for every brand. In this video, I'm going to show you when SEO is most likely to fail and why most SEO agencies just won't tell you. So here's the thing, SEO isn't a fit for every brand. And as I told you, last week I told the founder that he probably wouldn't get a good ROI from SEO. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly why. Okay. So let's, going over the brand real quick. It's actually a great brand with a great product, solid margins. But here's the thing, they only had one product category. And like, if you look at the broadest term that they could rank for, that broad term had 13,000 search volume, 14,000 traffic potential, 4.7K traffic value, and yeah, 17,000 global search volume. And the keyword difficulty is actually pretty easy. If you look at the top ranker, it was a very similar website, very similar product line, very similar offerings, et cetera, et cetera. And that brand was probably making a decent amount from SEO. I imagine between 10 to 20K a month from SEO. But here's the thing. If this brand ranked for that top keyword, yes, they probably would get a decent ROI from SEO. But the problem is that you're so dependent on ranking for that one product category term. Yes, obviously there are long tail variations of the keyword, but it's still just one product category. And if your SEO campaign is so dependent on ranking for that one product category, that if you don't rank for this keyword, you will have a hard time getting an ROI on your investment in SEO. Like obviously you have to invest in content, you have to invest in backlinks. And if you can't guarantee that you'll get an ROI because there's only one keyword or one product category that you can rank for, then SEO becomes very risky, right? Like the truth about SEO is that SEO is very search volume dependent. And SEO only works when people are searching, right? No demand equals no traffic equals no sales. And as I mentioned, targeting one broad keyword is super risky because, yes, if you rank, you'll get a good ROI from SEO, but you have to look at the risk you're taking. If it doesn't rank, then you're losing because you're so dependent on just that one keyword. And if you don't rank for that one keyword, then yeah, you're going to lose, right? Again, you can have the best content and best backlinks and still lose. This happens way more often than you think. You see so many SEO campaigns, so many brands investing in quality backlinks, quality content, and they, for some reason, still can't rank for that one keyword that they're targeting. It's very common. Okay. So, you know, one, what most agencies won't tell you is that they will take your money anyway. Like this brand owner, like he told me that some SEO expert on Reddit told him that, oh yeah, I can rank you for this target keyword if you paid me 1.5K a month, right? And obviously, if they did rank for that keyword, paying 1.5K a month, then yes, that brand would get a decent ROI on SEO. But here's the problem, you can't guarantee that this brand will rank for that one specific broad category keyword, right? It's more like a let's try it and see, like realistically, you know, most agencies even know that based on their experience that the odds aren't in your favor, but they will take your money anyway because, if they do get it right, then it's like, okay, we did it. We ranked for that broad category term and we are getting you a good ROI. But most often than not, it's a risk that they're taking and that you're taking, but you're really the only one really taking the risk here because you're the one paying them 1.5K a month, right? So, not all brands should be doing SEO, right? Straight up, one product stores most likely don't have enough search volume, low search volume niches, trend-based businesses, products no one searches for yet. Like those are the ones that probably shouldn't invest in SEO. Here's a good example, like fidget spinners. If you look at the trend for fidget spinners in 2017, it spiked up. And if you're ranking for fidget spinners in 2017, you'd probably be making a lot of money. But if you rank for fidget spinner now, probably you're not making much, right? Like other examples are like probably new AI based products that people aren't searching for yet, right? Products no one's searching for yet. Even like the AI trend, like some of these are trend trendy keywords. They might be keywords that people are searching for now, but they might not be searching for in the future. And again, like one product stores, low search volume niches, like those are all stuff that you should be careful of and take a lot of consideration before investing in SEO. Really calculate whether you can get a good ROI with SEO, right? So when does SEO actually work, or which brands actually are a great fit for SEO? So brands with a high AOV, like high ticket stores, stores with lots of SKUs or collections, search demand across multiple product types, and consistent evergreen interest, meaning consistent search volume over time. So high AOV, perfect example is this brand that we work with. So they do high ticket drop shipping. And between January and June, they actually were able to 4x their revenue from SEO from 10.4K to 38.9K. So last month, they did 38.9K from organic search and organic shopping. And the funny thing is that their search volume hasn't gone up by a lot. Like you can see here, like they've only they've only really 2.5x their traffic from SEO, right? From 3K to 7.6K in those 6 months, but they quadrupled revenue from SEO. And the reasoning behind that is simple. It's because they have a high AOV. If you look at this brand's AOV, it's actually like 3.4K. So it doesn't, what that means is that you don't have to drive a lot of traffic to get a good ROI with SEO because your AOV is 3.4K. Okay. And another good example is brands with lots of SKUs or collections, search demand across multiple product types, consistent evergreen interest. Here's a good example. Blind style is always an example that I go to all the time because blinds are evergreen. People will always be searching for blinds unless we find like a better alternative, which I don't think we found a better alternative. So it's evergreen. There's always going to be searches for blinds. There's so many different types of blinds too: wooden blinds, roller blinds, aluminum Venetian blinds, vertical blinds. You can even do by color: black, gray, white, cream blinds, brown blinds, yellow blinds. You get the point, right? There's just, these are all keywords that people are searching for on search engines like Google that have a decent amount of search volumes. Every one of these keywords is a potential doorway to finding your brand, finding your website, and buying the products on your website, right? So that's an example of a perfect brand for SEO. Okay. So here's, back to the real talk. If your entire SEO strategy depends on one keyword, again, you're not really investing in SEO, you're gambling. Because yes, if you rank for that one keyword, you'll get a great result. Like again, if you rank number one for this specific keyword, you're probably going to generate between 10 to 20K in additional revenue for your brand. And if you're investing 1.5K or even 3K in SEO, then you're going to get a good ROI on your SEO. But it's dependent on the fact that you rank for this keyword. So if you don't rank for this keyword, that's going to be 1.5K to 3K, 3.5K down the drain, right? So when you invest in SEO, you need to have a real you have to have a real understanding of the risks involved and what you're getting yourself into. And again, understand whether your brand fits in this category or in this category before investing in SEO. Okay. And if you want to know whether SEO is a fit for your brand, I recommend you apply for a free SEO audit. I'll leave a link in the description. I'll tell you straight up whether it's worth your time or not. And what happens is on this call, the worst case is that you end up with clarity, whether you should be investing in SEO or not. And the best case scenario is that we do end up working together and we end up getting amazing results with SEO together, right? And if you want to learn this whole SEO process yourself, if you want to implement SEO yourself, then I'll also leave a link in the description to our Shopify SEO Mastermind. It'll basically show you everything you need to know from A to Z, technical SEO, on-page SEO, off-page SEO, so that you can implement the strategies that we implement for the brands we work with yourself. Okay. But yeah, that's it for now. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for listening. Cheers.